Right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the live stream. Hope that everybody is doing well. This is an impromptu, I like to use this word, impromptu live stream. And this came to my mind because of, I believe, somebody from Africa asked me this question, which I wanted to put this together when it comes to the brand deal. So I'm gonna show you in this video. First of all, the title of this video is how to get your first brand deal with less than 4,000 subscribers. This is for those who are called micro influencers online, but we're gonna also mention nano influencers, those who have less than 1,000 subscribers on their socials, and how they can get their first brand deal. Okay, so if this sounds great for you, keep watching. If you have a friend that this topic might be interested to them, make sure go ahead and share this with them. I'm gonna go and check if everything is good on the platforms that I'm streaming on. Let's see. Type in number 1 if you can hear me well and good. And let's see if we are live on the platform, if everything is good, you know, because it's all technology and stuff and internet. And I would love to share with you some value here on the stream. Hold on. Okay, yes, on Facebook we're good. See the sound. Okay, we're good. On YouTube we're good. That's good. And let's see on Kick. Should be good on Kick also. Yes, I'm streaming also. Okay, good. Okay, cool. Right, we can get started with this. Let me go back here. Okay, so I've got some pointers in here. Okay, so let's start again. Actually, this is the beginning. In the beginning, I wanted to check if everything is good. All right, so welcome to the live stream. Once again, Gordon Travels here. This is something that the topic of this live stream came from a question that I received some weeks ago from a person in Africa. Because he saw me sharing and he saw me doing a video promotion of a brand deal that I got with less than 4,000 subscribers. I'm talking about just YouTube here. Okay, so on YouTube, if you're watching on Kick, they don't know, but on my YouTube channel, I have less than 5,000. Actually, I have less than 5,000 subscribers. And how the heck did you manage? The question was, how the heck did you manage to get a brand deal? Okay, a sponsored or brand deal. And this is exactly, I'm going to show you what I did and how you can do it too. Or maybe you have a friend that is a content creator, they are struggling, or maybe they are trying to find their first brand deal. This is something that you need to share it with them, because I'm going to tell you exactly how I did it. And even if I had less than I have, or I had the first time, I would definitely get something like this also. Okay, and it comes with a lot of hurdles, because again, you might be watching this. In fact, let me know which country you're watching this live stream, because if I was in US or in UK, it would be easier. I'm based in Malta, small island, and it's really different scenario than if I was in US, where there is, you know, the mecca of content creators. Hello, Frosty Games, great to see you on the chat. So yeah, let me know which country you're tuning in from, which country you're watching this live stream, and I can give you a quick shout out also on here. So like I was saying, this is something that I don't see a lot of creators covering. So maybe this could be something that I would love in the future to post things like this on my second channel on YouTube, which right now the name is Gordon Travel Shorts. Maybe in the future I will change the name. Basically, I'm posting reels on that. So I'm close to I'm close to 400. I'm 4,000 Frosty Games. I know you. Yes, I know who you are. Frosty Games. I know who you are. You're the son of Bujeya, okay, of the great person who I've met in Zurich, which I did a vlog actually. So what I was saying is this, that in my second on my second channel, I'm close to hitting 500 subscribers. I post reels, and maybe in the future, we'll see how it goes. In the future, I would love to do something like this on that channel. Okay, so let's get started with this. I've got my brew here. I've got my tea with milk, my favorite drink in the world. Let me take a sip and we get into it. Okay, here we go. So, for who this is, those who are creating content, whether it is TikTok only, Instagram, YouTube, or Facebook, this applies to everybody. It's what you need to do, and you need to understand the mindset, first of all, that you need to have in order to attract and strike your brand deal. Okay, so like I said, this content that I'm gonna share with you, it's really not many people out there share this content, not just in my country but everywhere if you go and search online. And it's really important, because I know that when you are not monetized, or for example in our case where I'm based, I cannot monetize Facebook, I cannot monetize TikTok. Monetization, I mean from ads, not you can strike a deal with a restaurant or with a hotel and they pay you. That's a brand deal or sponsored deal, or you make a short video and they pay you. I'm not talking about that. That's something that you can do every single time. But I'm talking about ads. So you have those ads featuring on your video when someone plays your video. That's how the Google ads in case of YouTube, and then Facebook ads on Facebook, and so on and so forth. So I'm talking about that. Okay, in my country, only YouTube pays you with that. They don't pay you Facebook, even if you reach the minimum requirements, which now they are 10,000, I believe, followers, and 60,000 views in the last 3 months, because my country is not in the Facebook monetization. They are not on TikTok monetization program, or also, I believe, also on Instagram as well. So the only way, this is again, because you are privileged if you are in countries like US, Italy, UK, and these countries, big countries. Imagine monetizing all platforms. And I still managed to get the deal. How I did it? Number one is having the right mindset. So what I did is I sat down and I said, look, I'm gonna create content in my niche, which is travel, local experiences, culture. That's my niche. Okay, that's my niche right now. Interactions and interacting with people, getting their stories out, etc. So I knew my niche. Number one is knowing your niche. Sometimes people struggle to find their niche, or struggle to try to do all types of content which they think they're gonna do well, and so on and so forth. And that's struggling, because when the brand that maybe you're gonna approach, I will show you what I did, how I approached them, they're gonna check you out. Okay, they're gonna check you out. They're gonna see your channel or channels they're gonna see you all over the place. Sometimes it's comedy, sometimes it's this, sometimes it's that. So number one is, although you're small, you need to have like a clear direction where you're heading. If you're gonna be on travel, that's my niche. Okay, if you're gonna be on travel, you can even start traveling within your country. You know, I've got a friend in Guyana. He's doing content in Guyana. Okay, shout out to Cliff. Okay, so although he's not traveling in countries and spending money at this stage of his YouTube channel, it's okay. Okay, you can still go and traveling around your country, around your because there's stories out there that you can cover. There's things you can do in your country. There's food that you can taste, you know, and all these things if you're in the travel niche. But some might be content creators. They have a studio, okay, in their home, and they just click start and they just talk, and that's their type of content. So there's different styles. So what I want you to get out of this is you have to have a clear direction, or where on what type of content you are going to produce or create. Okay, why I'm saying this is because brands look out. Doesn't matter for some brands. Okay, it doesn't matter about their numbers, your numbers. Okay, it doesn't matter about that. There's the new way they're approaching these companies. There's a new way that they are approaching marketing, which we're gonna talk about in this live. So having a clear direction is number one. Then you need to have your identity. It's either your authentic way you present yourself. You know, if you ever meet me, it's the same way that I'm talking to you right now. Why should I change? You know, that's the perception. In fact, the brand told me this. This is why I'm sharing this. The brand that I work with, this is why they wanted to work with me, because of my authenticity. So it doesn't matter your age, your how many subscribers you have. No, none of that. You know, if you're consistent. Okay, do you have a YouTube membership? Not yet, Frosty. Not yet. But if you would like to support me, I have my PayPal on all my videos, underneath my videos. That's the way one can support me, or buy me a coffee. Okay, buy me a coffee is a platform which allows fans or your audience to donate you some money. In this case, my buy me a coffee, I'm not gonna buy coffee, I'm gonna buy tea while I'm doing videos and editing and that stuff. But that's a good question. And the reason being is you need to be monetized. Right now I'm close, but I need watch time to hit my YouTube monetization. So I'm not yet in the monetization program on YouTube, but we're getting there. You know, slowly but surely we'll get there. Now, moving on. So moving on with this, why brands love nano. I'm gonna explain to you what it is: nano or micro creators. So what classified as nano creator? Nano creator is those creators who have less than 1,000 subscribers. So this could be you. You know, maybe you started a TikTok account, maybe you started an Instagram account or YouTube account, and you just started. You have 300 subscribers, 200 subscribers. You know, less than 1,000 followers. So there are brands who are looking to work with you. But again, because of your mindset, they say, oh, how can that company work with me? I don't have subscribers. I'm begging subscribers all over the internet. No, because again, it's what type of content you are creating. And then you're gonna follow the steps that I'm gonna share with you through this video, right? Through this live stream. So don't be ashamed, or don't be on defense if you just started, because if you just started. Like, just to give you an example, in 2022, October 2022, it's one of my worst months, because few people know that I've lost my Facebook page and my Instagram page. So just to give you an idea, in 2022, we're talking about 3 years. exactly around this time, 3 years. Okay, I had over 5,000 followers on Instagram. Now I had, after a few months, I tried to get it back. I had a Facebook page because, you know, when you lose Facebook page, you're gonna lose Instagram. So I was hacked and I lost both things. Guess what I did in the upcoming months? I had to create again. And it was not easy because I really wanted to get them back. I didn't manage to get them back, so I decided to recreate them. And in fact, Instagram is my worst account, although I publish content every single time. But again, it shows that you need to put ads on that platform to flourish nowadays. You know, the algorithm, they change the algorithm, etc. But still, I get every single time approached by a brand or things like that, because what they see is they see not the amount of followers, but also the type of content I am creating, the style, and the places, the interesting places, you know, that I'm doing, because some of my content have did really well when it comes to the views. I'm talking about views, you know, and some big platforms, they are sharing it, etc., etc. So again, it's not about, don't get fixated about the number of subscribers. Okay, I prefer to have 2,000 subscribers and I have people watching every single time on my content, or they share it, they interact with it, and I managed to get a couple of deals with brands. Then, which it's possible. Then have I don't know, 500,000 with nobody watching. Okay, maybe because I purchased those subscribers and stuff like that, you know. So nano creators less than 1,000, micro creators, which is my category, with less than 20,000. So I'm close to surpassing that on all my platforms very soon. So again, the brand that I'm working with, they are looking, okay, they look for micro influencers, okay, because this is the new style where a lot of creators that are popping up, okay, are being approached to get the product, okay. Sometimes depends on the brand, but some brands, they send you the product and you do the videos, you keep the product and stuff like that. Some brands, they give you compensation, which is a fee. Sometimes they give you a fee, and you do the video that we call it deliverables, which means it's either a 30-second video or 2 videos. Depends on how the negotiating works out. There is a contract in place as well. So again, if you don't understand these kind of things, make sure you get with someone who understands contracts, okay? Because that's how it should be, you know? So the reason why they love, why you think that the brands love micro and nano creators? Number one is higher engagement, okay? There's higher engagement. Like I was saying, most people that are in our category, micro and nano influencers, they have higher engagement because people comment or engage because they know at some point the creator will reply. That creates higher engagement, okay? Number two, there's more trust with their audience, okay? Some people I went to dinner or I collaborated with, it's because of the videos and they know me, we talked, we chatted, and I had a lovely couple back then from Australia. They were coming to my country, to Malta. Their dad and parents, perhaps, they were born here, but they've never had the chance to come here because they watched my videos. They came for a vacation here. They really wanted to meet me and to go for dinner and stuff like that. So you see, it's because of trust and strength with trust within the audience, with the audience. Also, lower cost but higher conversion. some brands out there, okay, work with micro and nano influencers because they have a limited budget. So let's say they have a, let's say $100,000 or $200,000 marketing budget for online. Okay, sorry, apologies. So imagine having $200,000. What they are doing is, how they're splitting it up is they prefer to hire, instead of hire, let's say 10 creators that have that are influencers. You know, they have like over 100,000 plus or over 500,000 plus followers, and they charge them, because they charge them staggering amount of money. What they're doing is they spread themselves in giving either the free product or the payment. The payment is, let's say, $200 for a post or $200 for a video to micro or nano influencers, which is like an army. Imagine they have like, I don't know, with 200,000 probably. If they give, if do the math, you know, if they pay them $150, you see how many you can reach, and that will help the brand spreads more. There is more awareness about the brand. They make more sales, etc., etc. And usually when you do a brand deal with them, they give you a special link, like affiliate link, and apart from the negotiating with them, if they give you just the product in exchange of a video or content, whether it's image or video, you can make money on the sales through your link. Okay, which is something I will talk with, I will mention in a few moments from now. Okay, which is really important because it supports your idea, it supports your channel, etc., etc. You know, another thing is easier and closer relationships. They can reach out to you, easy to communicate, and and if it's more niched, you know, some people, you know, they focus on crochet, you know, that's their channel. Imagine you just do content with old people getting their stories out, you know, so interviewing old people in senior homes. There's many ways. This is super niche, you know, sub niche. It's really niche audience like that, which again, it's something that brands look for than just being vague, you know, broad audience. Now, going forward, what actually matters more than follower count? Okay, what actually matters more than follower count? Drinking tea, guys. If you want to buy me a coffee, let me put you this barcode here. If you want to support my channel and for more content creation with Gordon Travels, you can scan this one. You can scan this QR code right there, or you can go on itsgordon.travels.com/coffee, and I will use it to get some more tea. Thank you very much. Okay, let's continue here. Okay, so what matters more than follower count is clear niche, content pillars, consistency, unique angle story, real important, real important. Strong engagement rate. There's a lot of calculators out there that the brand managers of these brands, they go and calculate and stuff like that. And quality over quantity, you know. So I remember when I started working with this brand, what they wanted is video quality, you know, the quality, not the quantity. So when I sent them a sample, they really were hooked. They really were interested. Why? Is because I know what triggers them. I know what type of content they are looking for at that time. So that's a strong point that you need to have, you know, the quality of the content. You can create content if it's for YouTube long format, that is seamless, plays seamless within your video. Okay, you have to think a bit how you're gonna create the content for your brand, but it actually matters. Those are the things that matters, that you're posting consistently, maybe every week, maybe every day, maybe 3 times a week. And the angle, your unique angle and story. Another thing is how to position yourself as sponsor ready. So few things. You have a clean social media profile, like, again, very simple and clear photo that you're using it on all platforms, your brand, for your brand. And then what is the type of content, or what is that you do, so again, clear profile, very simple. Then something that helps and has helped me, that I did it also on my website. You can go check my website. I have a website. It's gordontravels.com. ITSGORDONTRAVELS.com is the simple media kit. Again, if you go on canva.com, you can go and type in media kit, or you can go and do a search on Google, or you can ask ChatGPT nowadays, or Gemini, and you can easily come up with a simple media kit. Okay, very simple. Again, you can go and check out mine directly. Is it's gordontravels.com/media kit. You can go and check it out, because that's something that I will attach when I communicate, when I reach out, do an outreach to brands. Okay, because I know they are looking for that. Okay, so it's a very great tip right here, right now, to have a simple media kit. Doesn't have to be like 5 pages. It's just 1 page or 2 pages. That's it. But it reassumes, okay, puts all together. Maybe the right word is put all together your highly important media kit information. Again, if you go on Canva, there's plenty of templates, really beautiful templates that you can go. That's how I did mine, basically, on Canva. Okay, content examples that you can already test. Some people will ask me, but hey, what if I've never done, because I just got started in this content creation economy. I've never done this before. Okay, high five. That's great. I was there. But what I did is get any product that you are in love with. Let's say this mug, it could be a very simple mug. And let's say I'm creating content in the kitchen or lifestyle. And what I would do is I get my creative juices high, flowing. And I do a video promoting this mug. So how would you do it? It could be an unboxing kind of way. It could be a review, it could be usage. Think about that. Why don't you create a video? Like, it could be like your case study or a sample that you can then link. Okay, you can link. So when the brand asks you if you have any videos that they can check out, you send it to them. This is a big hint. You can also go on Amazon, for example. This is another one. You order something with relation with your niche. Okay, if it's in travel, there's plenty how you go about it. It could be pouch or luggage, big luggage. I don't know, passport holders. There's so many. Then you do a video with it. When you receive it, do a video with it. Create a video, and then you can also link the affiliate link. So not only you can have a case study, but you can also make money. See what I do? And you can test it out on your platforms. Okay, you can publish that video on your all your channels, social media channels, with the affiliate link. That's how you're being creative, even as a small creator. Okay, and also showing past results, even if not paid. Okay, maybe there's a product that somebody recommended, you have used it, and you said, wow, this product really is something, really is helping me out, really made a difference. So why don't you do a video, UGC video, user generated content? Even if you're not in the video, you can just, that's my phone, you can just film, okay? And then you can record a narration with your voice. And that's how you can create a possible case study to use and to pitch in to your future brand deal, okay? Hope that you're getting some value out of this. Again, let me know in the comments below if you did. Okay, I would love to hear from you. I would love to see your comments. Or maybe you have a question, leave it down in the comment section below if you have a question, okay? Or some questions. I will do my best to reply after this video and later on this week. Okay, so another question that pops to mind, some creators, is where to find brands willing to work with us, small creators. Okay, that's a question. I say, okay, where should I start? How should I go about it? How they can notice me, Gordon? Okay, so what I did, this is what I did, and then I show you some other stuff here. So what I did is, as I knew where I have a clear path, I knew what type of brands I want to work with. How? Because I have a Google sheet, and every single time that I find myself on Facebook and I see a product that it appeals to my audience, I take a screenshot or I write it down, and then later on I'll go and check them out on their website. I see if they do affiliates, I see if they collaborate with creators, and I also take a note of their marketing or information emails. Sometimes it's info@thenameofthebrand.com. Okay, so I list them down. You know, there's no, don't just list one or five, list a lot in your niche. So that's what I did. I did like 30 or 40, and then I continued to add to the list. So that's number one. Then what I did, the second one is I reached out. Very simple. It's called cold marketing outreach. Cold outreach. That's the name, the exact name, cold outreach. So what I did is I created a template. Okay, I created a template where I just stated who I am. Okay, stated who I am, and why and what I like about their brand, how we can collaborate, okay, do a collaboration, and then I attached my media kit like I already mentioned, and also then I said, hey, I would love to work with you, reach out to me, I'm a micro influencer, blah blah blah. That's it. Not a lot of words, just 4 or 5 things, important things. Again, introducing myself, who I am. These are my stats. Maybe you can mention, okay, you have this amount on Instagram, this amount on Facebook, this amount on YouTube. Yes, you can add that. And then just what do you like about the brand? What is maybe their principles, their value, they giving back? What is it? You know? And then you ask them if they want to collaborate with you, attach the media kit, and that's how you start going through the list of the brand and the brands that you have listed, and just send them the message. Send them the message by email. This is how and what I did. Some brands, or most of them, they will reply. Sometimes they're not working at this stage with micro influencers. That's okay. You're building rapport. You're building relationship at the end of the day, you know. And then some of them, they would love to work with you because they work with nano and micro influencers, and that's what you're looking for. You're looking for the few that will collaborate with you. That's actually really cool. Looking for the few that are willing to work with you. Really good. Sounds good. So other things is small brands. You can reach out to small brands. you know, and small brands are looking for micro influencers and nano influencers. These are not household names, but if they just launch a product or they're launching some services and products and you know about that, reach out to them. Okay, reach out to them because they know that you're not gonna charge them a lot of money like the top influencers. What they do, you know, they request thousands of dollars. They don't have that budget as small brands or startup brands, but you can come in, they can give you the product for free, and you do a video, okay, a short reel, or you do part of your video, a short video, 30 seconds video on YouTube while you're doing your vlog, you know. Again, with your affiliate, always mention the affiliate, or you put it on the screen, or you put it down in the description, etc., etc. Always do that. Sometimes a lot of people, I did see once, this was crazy on TikTok. There was someone who did what did they do? There was a product, I forgot what it was, but they really showcased the product, which people went crazy. This video had like 8 million views, and the creator did not add the Amazon link, their affiliate link. Somebody estimated they would have made around $1 million. Let this sink for a second. Okay? That's how important it is. Really, really important. Okay? So you can reach out to smaller startup brands, local businesses, brands you already organically use, because it's easy to do then the content around it. And then there are creator marketplaces. You might take a note of this. There are marketplaces out there for nano micro influencers, like Aspire ID, Collabster, which I'm on right now since a few days ago because I was researching these marketplaces. There's Billow, there's Impact.com. You know, go and check them out. Do your own research. Apply if you want. You know, and start learning how, as a nano or micro influencer, you can get your first brand deal. Okay, don't just rely on them. You know, it's not about. This is why, for me, if you are asking me, I would subscribe to these marketplaces, create a profile, but the most important thing is to do the outreach. Nothing beats the cold outreach, you know, like I mentioned earlier. Nothing beats that, because instead of waiting, some people put the profile, but hey, no, Gordon, I did the profile a month ago, nobody reached out to me. It's because it's not, doesn't work like that, you know. In any kind of thing, you know, it's like a job, you know. If you have a job and you apply one and you're waiting in the corner, you know, waiting for that company or business to reach out to you so you can work with them, no, you need to apply 30, 50 times, you know. And some of them will reach out, not the right time. I hired somebody else. Most of them, they're not gonna reply. And this is how the world works, okay? So that's the best tip on this live stream: cold outreach. Do the research. Start with 30 brands that you want to work with. Again, don't go for the big brands, because roughly these people are not gonna reply to you. But go with someone who is who they are small brands or mid brands. Sorry, and you know that they work with, because you see them, people promoting them, you know, promoting their brand, particular brand, maybe someone that you follow, and reach out to them. Again, go on their website, get their email, put them in a list, and then you create that template and reach out to them. Okay. Some other thing is that brands running micro influencer campaigns. So be on the lookout when you are on your Instagram or TikTok. See who's doing what, you know. This is how you can find some real jewels when it comes to brands. What to say in your pitch? I already covered this. Who you are, who you reach, that you tried their product, that you love their branding, that you love their mission, etc., etc. And why genuinely you love the brand. You know, at one time I reached out to a particular brand because I mean, the products are really high cost, but I said, I'm really in love with your product. One day I will buy your product, even if you don't sponsor me. Because that's genuinely how I felt, you know. I really wanted to share what I feel. Really, the product speaks to me, and it's fantastic to what I'm aspiring to achieve one day. But again, be genuinely love their brand. That's why you need to be genuinely express yourself to the brand. Because if you like this, you like that, and you can do this scanning on their website if you don't know what exactly they are. Because some brands, they share their mission in their about section, their values, and if they are linked up with you, you know, that's a match made in heaven, they say, right? Okay, what you can create to them, yeah, something that you can also mention, what you can create: a video, a photo. Maybe you're good with Photoshop, maybe you're good with photography. Okay, it's not just a video, but hey, video nowadays speaks more volume than just a photo. Social proof, engagement, testimonials. We already talked about that, you know. Testimonials, if you did a case study like I explained to you, and you shared the video on your platforms, just promoting a mug, a simple mug, and people were commenting, share that with them, you know. Small wins, these were called small wins. And with that, I'm gonna take a small win, sipping a bit of my tea. Okay, and last but not least, what is gonna be your offer? You can mention this is just for the notes, but my view on this: I would never in the beginning cold outreach mentioning any money. I would mention if they reach out, if that's what you're looking for, but I would prefer to ask them what they offer first, and then I will go with the flow. Because again, most brands, from my experience, they offer the product, they give you the product, they send you the product, and then you do the content and you keep the product. But there are the brands who are looking, like I mentioned throughout this life, for particular micro influencers or non influencers, and they have a budget for this type of marketing campaigns. You know, they offer like $50 or $100, $150. So you have to listen and ask the right questions when they reach out to you. Okay, what to charge? Even a small creator. We already started with this. So there are some websites or even videos on YouTube you can go and check out. They will tell you with so and so amount of followers, how many you can charge and stuff like that. On marketplaces, also you find like Collabster, which I mentioned. You can go and check. They will give you if how much you charge for Instagram post or Instagram reel. They will give you some ideas with that amount of followers. Okay, that's called pricing by deliverables, which means either reel, a post, stories. You know, the usage rights, which is really important. Like usage rights could be just I will post this video and then it will be here on my account or timeline for 3 months, and then I would remove it, or you're gonna leave it there forever, you know. So those are the deals, the usage rights. It could be that they cannot use it on TV, because again, I heard a story about that, you know. There was a person who did a great video ad, and she did it in close that is just for online media, you know, so social media being the internet. What they did is one time, her friend, she watched the video on TV in Canada, in the main TV, Canadian TV. and all she was being she was being paid only for the internet usage rights, which were like a miserable amount. Imagine if she added this in the contract. That's why it's really important when the brand is gonna send you a contract. Make sure you understand it. If you don't, get someone who understands contract and contracts. When to charge versus when to go to do gifted. Again, this is really a thin fine line. I would suggest you to start with a free. So they give you the product. The deal is they give you the product. So you're gonna practice mode. In that moment, you're also increasing your followers, increasing your awareness, and you're making some money because with affiliates nowadays it works because I do that, and I make sales through the videos that I have created a month ago, 2 months ago, and I will create more with the brand. So happy chappy, you know, and then you can also implement with local businesses also the amount that you charge to do a video for them, you know, or videos for them. You can increase over time as well when it comes to the more growth you're having, the more you start increasing your fee. Okay, mistakes small creators make. Waiting until they're big enough. Number one. Okay, you don't have to be big to start working and reaching out to get your first brand deal. Okay, it's not about the amount of followers, like I mentioned. It's not about the amount of followers. It's all about your engagement, the consistency that you're putting out content every single time, the way you portray yourself, your authenticity, and all that. It's a package, but definitely it's not about the amount of followers. Sending generic pitches. This is another mistakes. So, for example, you're not highlighting what you love about their brand, what you can do with it. So, for example, I'm in the travel niche. Okay, I am going to let's say a mountainous place, so I can reach out to a hiking selling brand. Maybe it's shoes, and I will tell them, hey, next month I'm gonna be in the Bosnian mountains, okay, and I'm gonna do a series about hiking, how to hike the top Bosnian mountain, okay, and I would love for you to send me great hiking shoes. I will highlight it. I will do this amount of videos. I will mention it on my YouTube, you know, again. So you create this and you send it to them. That's not generic, that's specific. But if you're generic, you're gonna miss working with a brand. Okay, so do not be generic or send generic pitches, but focus. Tell them what. Like, for example, I'm doing a series. This is another way how I got sponsored. Okay, I'm doing a series on my YouTube channel. Few people know. Again, it's a good way to pitch it in, where I'm visiting all the chapels in Malta. So while on Malta, I wanted to create a series that it's cultural with donating. Those who subscribe on this series, I'm donating money to a multicultural NGO, which is the Weird Art now it's called. So they know about this. I reach out to them, and then I reached out to some sponsors, being specific on what I'm gonna do. Okay, guess what? Easy. They offered me the product and service. Actually, the service was easily. Why? Because I wasn't generic, I was specific. And if I would do it, I would send them to them again tomorrow. They're gonna give me the service again. Why? Because now they know what I did. They know what I'm doing. They can go on my YouTube channel and they can watch. But now the relationship has been initiated. And that's the first step one have to make. No, another mistake small creators make, not showcasing their content quality. very important. Okay, quality of your content, really important, and consistency throughout. Not tracking engagement and not following up. So let's say they sent you sent a bunch of emails, they reached out to you, but you didn't do a follow-up. Make sure you do a follow-up. Okay, very important. Being professional, it's also important in this case. The eighth question is the first deal roadmap. Okay, so here's the step-by-step process. Okay, I'm gonna walk you through. So number one, pick a niche or style. So this is what I did. I picked the niche, I picked the style. Sometimes people tell me, hey, why don't you do a video with that guy, with this, and I refuse, because again, I cannot do a story that goes out of my niche. Okay, so it's okay to say no, but since you know your niche and you know your content style, okay, being authentic or being professional, maybe your videos are narration, you do the footage and narration, could be anything, but just stick with the content style. Then second thing, after that, optimize your profiles. Okay, optimize your profiles. If you go on my channels, same photo with the red background, it's easy. So when people search me, I know him. If they go on Facebook, it's him. On YouTube, it's him. Easy. Okay, so do one profile brand and use it throughout your channels. Easier. And even the optimization, what is that you do, type of content creation. Don't create fancy things. It's not about being fancy. It's about clear message, the clear message. Remember, someone, even a brand, they go on your profile, they have like 5 seconds, and then they get out of your profile. Think about that. So how are we going to capture them? Capture their attention. Number 3, create sample brand style content. Remember the idea of the mug? You can create this. You can create with a microphone. You can create with anything. Just start somewhere. Have like a case study. Have a couple of videos ready. So when a brand asks you, like remember the brand that I'm working with, the first thing they asked me, I didn't publish it on my profiles, but they said, have you ever done a video with a company like us? Guess what? I said yes. So I took my bag, had my bag that I was using. Bam! I did a video. I went out, I created some angles, some shots, I did a script. Boom. They loved it, and I started working with them. See? This is the part, guys. It works. This is the roadmap. First deal roadmap. If you like it, hit the like button and make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and leave a comment below. If you have more questions or different questions that I haven't covered, would be happy to help you out. Maybe I will respond to the comment, or maybe I do another video like this. If you like it, let me know. Okay, so number 4, build a mini media kit. Again, you can use canva.com. There's it's the easiest way. You can go and check out mine on itsgordentravels.com/media kit. You can have an idea. And number 5, make a hit list of 10, 20, or 10 to 30 brands. Go and create a Google Sheet, which I really love, so I keep everything organized, and do some research. Make a cup of coffee, make a cup of tea, or your favorite soda, and then start thinking about, okay, so I'm in this niche. What goes around it? What can I promote? What brands can I reach out to since I have this type of content? And list them out. The name of the brand, the email, and maybe a tick box if you reached out or not. If they reached out to you, another column. Organize yourself a bit, and then create. So that's number. Then number 6 is send your pitch. Create a pitch template. You can do it with Gemini, you can do it with ChatGPT, and you can tweak it. Nowadays with AI, I use AI a lot for titles, so I started mine with ChatGPT. So I asked him, look, I'm a small creator. This is basic prompt that I did. I said, hi ChatGPT, I'm a micro influencer, and I would love to for you to create me a pitch, template pitch for email outreach, cold outreach to brands, potential brands that I want to work with. Okay, how can you help me? Very simple. Or can you create me a template? And they start creating a template. Then you can add to it. They say, can you insert that? This is my bio, and this is my followers counts, and this and that. And then you finalize it. Copy it, put it on Google Docs, so you can have it. You have it online. So in case you are outside your house, etc., you can still use it. That's number 6. Number 7, when you send the brands, then follow up. So what I do is after like a week or even after 5 days that I haven't heard from them, I follow up. Say, hey, it's me, it's Gordon Travels. I sent you an email a couple of days ago. I'm not sure if you have read it. I'm just following up. That's it. Very simple. Number 8, if they reach out, they want to work with, deliver quality. Okay, deliver quality, deliver in time or before time. You know, if they told you, look, by the end of the month, we would love to have your video. Do it as soon as possible so they see that you're committed. Okay, and deliver with quality. Number 9, build case studies. Okay, if you don't have right now, this is the best way to go. Start with what you have in your hands, or maybe it's a product that you can easily get on Amazon or on these platforms that you can order if you don't have anything, and they say, okay, what I'm gonna do, since this is my niche, okay, I'm gonna get this on Amazon because it's part of what I'm looking to get, and do a video with that. Create case studies. In fact, I have case studies on also on itsgordentravels.com/media kit. People can go and see the reviews and stuff like that. And from then, the last one that I have for you is to scale to bigger offers. The more you grow, okay, the more you're building with the company, the trust, the more you can reach out to them for the next project or upcoming project, and then you can reach out to bigger brands and so on and so forth. But don't get it twisted. Don't think that you need to have a certain amount of followers in order to start or to get your first brand deal. So having said that, I think I covered everything that I had for you on this stream. Again, if you love this kind of content as well, let me know down in the comments below. And also, if you love to support me, you have all the links, especially on YouTube, if you're watching on YouTube, because I'm streaming also on Kick right now at the same time. All the information, links, you can find them down underneath the video, or you can also support me, okay? And thanking me for this content that I shared with you simply by going and scanning the QR code here, buy me a coffee. Okay, if you would love to do that to support the channel, I would be appreciated for you. So having said that, that's all, and this is how you can get your first brand deal, even if you have less than 1,000, less than 4,000 subscribers or followers on your channels online. Having said that, I'm gonna wrap this video up. Thanks for watching. Hit the like, subscribe if you are on YouTube, and share this video with a friend of yours so we can keep growing the knowledge out there, because there is a lot of people who are creating content that I know of that even they have 40,000 and they have never worked with a brand deal because they think they need to reach 500,000 to get a brand deal. But it's not the case. I just showed you how. I just unlocked the key for you. Happy to serve. Thank you for watching. I'm out. Peace out. Take care.